in a human form, in a three-dimensional form. You see you as you and ask that question, how can I see without eyes? I have a metaphor for you. You'll understand it. Let's pretend you're a caterpillar. Let's pretend in this story that a caterpillar has a little higher consciousness than it does and can think like you do. Let's say that caterpillar is pondering the same questions you have. When it goes into the deep sleep, you know where I'm going with this. The caterpillar itself, as it exists today on Earth, barely sees at all. They can differentiate light from dark and see shapes, and that's about it. It's good enough for them because they don't know any different. That's their life. And the caterpillar is asking itself, when I go into that deep sleep, into that great beyond where I am told I will fly like a bird, how will I be able to see? Will I be able to see as good as I do now? I hope so. Same question you're asking. How can I see without eyes? What's going to be like to not have my body? And what can I see or feel, and what is it that will take place? And that caterpillar is asking that and asking that, and starting to ponder it, maybe even worry about it. And then it goes into the deep sleep. It goes into the cocoon, and magic takes place. There aren't many of these for you to look at, dear ones. That metamorphosis of that caterpillar is a miracle. When the caterpillar emerges as the butterfly and spreads its wings, indeed, to fly like a bird, let's look at the eyes. That caterpillar worried about the eyes. That butterfly has thousands of images that are clear. That butterfly can see ultraviolet light and polarized light. That butterfly can see the colors it needs to for the pollination of the flowers. It sees 100 times, 1,000 times better and differently than the caterpillar ever conceived sight would be. When you take your last breath and a little time has passed, your soul goes into a metamorphosis. And I'll tell you, that soul of yours starts to fly. And you don't have eyeballs anymore. You have sight. You don't know what sight is. You have sight and the feelings and knowledge and awareness. You don't even know what those names are compared to what you will have. Because being a human on earth is so different from going home. It's a temporary, hobbled condition that so many of you endure without joy. Never understanding that joy is sacred. Joy is from the Creator. That's what's in heaven. Joy. And in you flying like a bird, you can not only see as you well thought you could as a human, but you can see light that you never saw before. All the spectrums. We sing your name in light. We cannot explain that which you become and who you are. Let me tell you the first thing that you feel. Oh, dear human, in linear form, you see yourself passing away. And you see yourself as a human being in linear form, perhaps walking a stairway, and you're going to meet somebody, perhaps at the pearly gates as you're told, or whatever that, which is the metaphor of leaving and coming and meeting somebody from the other side for the first time. What's it like? I'll tell you what it's like. Because that is going to what you're going to remember, what it's like. The first thing you're going to meet and see and feel is joy. That's what I want to tell you. That is probably one of the largest, most profound truths I could give you. What's it like on the other side? Joyful. That is the essence of the creative source of the universe, of you, of your galaxy. That I am trying to pass on to you and tell you, when you find joy, you find everything. You find health. You find extension of life. You find beauty. You find reason for being alive. You find peace. And when this planet being, laughter, happiness, and joy, I would not give you these things if it were not the truth. Feel it in your very essence, because you have the ability to discern right now if I'm giving you that which is true or not. It is built into you. It is part of you. Old soul, it's the lineage of why you're here today past 2012. To take the lid off of the old energy and escape into joy. I am Kryon in love with humanity, and for good reason. And so it is.